The shocking reason you're losing muscle. Do you remember waking up feeling completely ready for the day? Ready to tackle the garden, lift your grandchildren, or just walk across the room without that nagging weakness? If you're like millions of seniors, those days might feel like a distant memory. You find yourself struggling to open a stubborn jar, or having to ask for help carrying groceries. That feeling of muscle weakness, fatigue, and general slowdown. We are often told it's just a normal part of getting older, that it's something you simply have to accept after turning 60 or 70. But what if that common belief was completely wrong? What if the primary reason for your declining muscle strength isn't just the aging process itself? What if it was a hidden nutritional deficiency? A simple, tiny detail your body needs desperately that is often overlooked in routine checkups. We're talking about a condition that affects up to 15% of older adults, dramatically increasing your risk of falls and reducing your independence. But here is the breakthrough promise of this video. Research shows there is one single daily habit that may help restore muscle strength and help you feel robust, capable, and full of vitality again. It has everything to do with a vitamin you already know, but whose role in muscle health is often ignored: vitamin B12. In the next few minutes, we're going to decode the shocking science behind age-related muscle loss. We will expose the often missed connection between B12 levels and your ability to rebuild muscle. Stick with me until the end, because I will give you the exact simple steps, including affordable food sources, you can take today to help bring that physical strength back. It's time to stop surrendering to age. It's time to take control of your senior strength and independence, the silent enemy of old age. First, let's understand the real enemy we are fighting. It's a condition called sarcopenia. The word sounds complicated, but the meaning is simple. It's the progressive loss of skeletal muscle mass and strength. It's a natural process, yes, but its severity is far from inevitable. By the time you hit your 70s, you could lose up to 30% of your total muscle mass compared to your 30s. Think about what that actually means for your life. It's the difference between effortlessly standing up from a low chair and having to push yourself up with effort, perhaps relying on a walker or a cane. It's the difference between feeling secure on your feet and living with the constant fear of a fall, which, for a senior, can be life-altering. Sarcopenia isn't just about looking frail. It profoundly impacts your metabolic rate, your bone density, and your quality of life. The conventional wisdom has always been to exercise more and eat more protein. And while protein and exercise are crucial, they can only do so much if an underlying deficiency is sabotaging your body's ability to use those building blocks. This is the deeper insight that current research is revealing. When people ask, how to reverse muscle loss after 60? The answer is often complex, but we are discovering that one piece of the puzzle is surprisingly simple. Research published in reputable journals, including studies indexed by PubMed, has begun to draw a clear line between low levels of a specific nutrient and sarcopenia. This is where the forgotten factor, vitamin B12, steps into the spotlight. It's not just about blood health, it's fundamentally about the electrical signals that tell your muscles what to do. If those signals are weak, your muscle function declines, no matter how much you try to push iron or eat steak. And this neurological breakdown is precisely where B12 plays its most crucial, life-changing role for older adults. The B12 breakthrough, the forgotten factor. For decades, we've associated vitamin B12 primarily with energy levels and preventing anemia. But that's only half the story. The other half is rooted in the nervous system, which is the command center for every single muscle contraction you make. B12 is essential for maintaining the myelin sheath. Think of the myelin sheath as the plastic insulation around an electrical wire. Your nerves are those wires, sending commands from your brain to your biceps, your quads, and the small stabilizing muscles in your feet. If that insulation starts to break down due to B12 deficiency, those electrical signals weaken. The message to contract or hold steady gets fuzzy, slow, or fails to arrive completely. Result? Muscle weakness, poor coordination, and a staggering decrease in senior strength. This is why B12 deficiency so often mimics the feeling of just being old. You feel weak, tired, perhaps a little unsteady or numb in your hands and feet. Now, let's look at the hard data. Multiple studies have investigated the link between B12 status and muscle mass in seniors. One finding is particularly striking. Research suggests that older adults with B12 levels below 400 picograms per milliliter, which is a state called subclinical deficiency, showed significantly lower lean body mass. Lower B12 meant less muscle. This level of 400 pg/ml is critical because it's often still considered normal in many routine tests. But research indicates it may not be enough to support optimal muscle and nerve function in the elderly. If your B12 levels are marginal, your nerve signals are inefficient. When your nerve signals are inefficient, your muscles don't receive the strong, clear command to grow or even to contract fully. So, even if you're eating enough protein, your body physically can't execute the necessary functions to prevent age-related muscle decline. The problem is compounded in seniors because, as we age, our stomach acid production decreases significantly. Stomach acid is absolutely vital because it releases B12 from the food we eat, a process that is less efficient as we get older. This means that even if you eat a diet rich in B12, you may not be absorbing enough. The consequence is a silent, creeping deficiency that gradually steals your strength and independence. It is a true hidden keyword gem in the discussion of senior muscle loss. If you've been asking, what vitamins help with muscle weakness? B12 is at the top of the list, not just as a supporting player, but as a core requirement for healthy neuromuscular communication. The new lifestyle. Simple, actionable steps. The good news is that unlike some age-related conditions, a vitamin B12 deficiency is highly treatable. This is the simple, daily habit you need to focus on to help restore muscle strength. Step 1. Prioritize B12-rich foods. Our bodies absorb B12 most efficiently from animal products. Since B12 is a water-soluble vitamin, any excess is typically flushed out, meaning low risk from food sources. Focus on these highly effective and affordable foods, clams and oysters. These are B12 powerhouses. They offer huge amounts of the vitamin in small servings. Beef liver. While not for everyone, organ meats are incredibly nutrient-dense, including B12. Lean red meat and poultry. Simple, classic sources of B12 and high-quality protein needed to physically rebuild muscle. This is essential for preventing sarcopenia. Fish, salmon, tuna. Excellent options that also provide crucial omega-3 fatty acids, which further support nerve health. Dairy, milk, cheese. These are good daily sources, especially fortified milk products. Fortified breakfast cereals. Check the labels. Many common cereals are fortified to help boost daily intake, a simple way to start your day strong. Step 2. Understanding absorption and supplementation. Because absorption decreases with age, many experts suggest that oral supplementation may help older adults reach optimal B12 levels. However, we must stick to the scientific guidelines. Do not treat supplements as a miracle cure. They are a strategic tool. If your doctor has confirmed a B12 deficiency, they may suggest a specific dosage or even injections, especially for severe cases. For general senior health support, look for the following. Methylcobalamin. This is often cited as the most bioavailable form of B12, meaning your body can use it immediately. Sublingual, under the tongue. Tablets. These are highly suggested because they bypass the stomach acid and liver process entirely, absorbing directly into the bloodstream, a huge advantage for seniors with reduced stomach acid. Remember the golden rule: always consult with a healthcare professional before starting any new vitamin regimen. They can check your exact B12 levels, which is called serum cobalamin, and guide you safely. Conclusion and path forward. We've peeled back the layers of age-related weakness. It is not an inevitable decline into frailty. It is often the result of an addressable, hidden deficiency. You now understand that when you target your B12 levels, You are not just boosting energy. You are strengthening the neurological command center for every muscle in your body. You are giving yourself the physical ability to maintain your independence, to travel without fear, to engage in life fully. The path to rebuilding your muscle strength is simpler than you thought. It starts with one mindful daily habit. You can start today by examining your diet and speaking to your doctor about your B12 status. Don't let the subtle symptoms of a nutritional deficiency be mistaken for the unchangeable sentence of old age. Take back control. Invest in your independence. If you found this insight helpful, please hit the like button and share this video with a friend who needs to hear this breakthrough information. And subscribe for more science-backed tips on achieving ageless strength.